Hello, welcome back. I'm your host, Lennox Anape, and today we're going to be dealing with A records. So in the last video, we purchased a domain, and as promised, I told you I would show you why purchasing that domain was so important. All right. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to be creating an A record, and we're definitely going to get our money's worth out of this domain name that we purchased. So without further ado, let's get started. So if you're anything like me, you have multiple virtual machines that you deal with on a daily basis. So this can be true for, let's say, developers. This can be true for DevOps engineers. This can even be true for identity and access management engineers. All right. So it's very important that you're able to easily log into these virtual machines. So if we were not to purchase a domain name for this machine, here's what logging into this machine every day would look like. So you would come to terminal. All right. Let's go ahead and get terminal pulled up. Let's go ahead and make that text a little bit bigger for you. Let's see. All right. It's clear to get a clean screen. So to SSH into this virtual machine without a domain name pointing at it, here's how that would look. So your username first, then you would have to copy the public IP address, paste it here, press enter. As you can see, it's prompting me for a password, and then boom, we're logged in. Now you can imagine how inefficient this is and can become, because you either have to, whenever you want to log into this machine, let's say you got to log in multiple times a day or every day even. Every time you want to log in, you have to come either here to this screen or you have to memorize this public IP address, which is very inefficient because let's say you have more than one or even 5 virtual machines, you have to remember every single public IP address, which would be difficult. All right. So let me show you how this can become 1,000 times more efficient. Right. So what you want to do is you want to come over here to GoDaddy, where we purchased our domain name from. Right. All right. Come up here to your name. You're going to want to click My Products. Now, when you click My Products, it's going to bring you to a screen that looks similar to this. Let's click the domain name that you purchased. All right. Let's go to Domain. And let's go to Manage DNS. Now, the name of this virtual machine is Chapo. So we're going to make this very, very easy. So what you want to do is add new record. The option you want to choose is A record. All right. I already have one here. So here's what a successful A record creation would look like. You would make this A record. I prefer to name this the name of your virtual machine. So the name of my virtual machine is Chapo. We're going to name this Chapo. And then the last and most important step is you want to take this public IP address and you want to paste it right here where the value is. Now, after you do that, you want to hit save. All right. Let it update. Now, of course, as you can see, Chapo, you want to double check the IP address, make sure it matches, and it does match. Now, of course, we want to check and make sure this works, right? I got a very efficient way to do this. You might want to bookmark this website I'm about to show you because you're going to use it a lot. So let's type NS lookup, right? Let's just type it first so I can show you the different options you have. So you got NS lookup. As you can see, this is a DNS checker. It's going to give you a lot of different websites you can choose from. This one happens to be one of my favorites. So now, one thing I forgot to mention is whenever you're entering in the name, all right, you just want to enter whatever the prefix before your domain name is. So this is Chapo. So this would come up as chapo.jaquezingram.online. No need to enter the dot. No need to enter anything else except for that prefix before the actual domain name. OK, so now once you do that, you come over here, type the full domain name. So chapo.jaquezingram.online. Let's find DNS records. So what we're looking for, first of all, you see the Microsoft symbol here, which lets us know it's pointing to Azure. It's a good thing. The main thing we're looking for is to make sure that this IP address matches what comes back in the NS lookup. So as you can see, Cloudflare It comes right back. It even gives us a location in Brazil. Okay. Google DNS comes right back. It even gives us a location in Brazil. And as you can see, our location for this virtual machine is running out of Brazil. So it looks like everything is working. Now let's give it a try. So you want to come back to your terminal. All right. Just type clear to get us a clean window. Now let's SSH space Chapo.Jaquez Ingram. Oh, sorry. You want to enter your username first. All right. Players mess up too. So Jaquez at Chapo.JaquezIngram.online. Press enter. And as you can see, I'm prompted for the password. So we know that it worked. Let's enter the password, make sure that matches, and boom, we're logged in. Very efficient way to manage multiple virtual machines. No need to remember an IP address by heart. No need to go to Azure every time you want to copy and paste the IP address. All you have to do is remember whatever that domain name is that you named it, and boom, you're able to log in from virtually anywhere. No pun intended. All right. And for today's video, that's pretty much it. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and tune in for the next video. I'm your host, Leonard Sanape, and I'll see you next time.